Welcome into another edition of the Union Football Coaches Show, along with the head coach of the Redskins. Hello and welcome into another edition of the Union Football Coaches Show, along with the head coach, Kirk Frederick. I'm Rick Corey. Union winning again, this time over more. Nice trip down the turnpike.
Yes, it was much better than the last one. I felt like our kids were a lot more focused than we were when we went to Putnam City, and challenged them this week about their pregame prep, how we were going to do those things, and was really pleased. Thought the kids were ready to play early on.
Well, you can even see that by the stats, so let's take a look at that as Union wins the football game. First down's pretty close. A couple of things appear to be that way, but you see 320 total yards. That looks very good. I like the 4 penalties, too.
Yeah, the penalties were much improved. Really impressed with our kids and how they played. The yardage, I will tell you that Morse got a good football team. They had a running back that rushed for 100 yards on us and moved the football, especially in a couple of series. But the thing that is tough to see in the stats are the hidden yardage. Our special teams had over 100 yards in return. We also won the punt, I think, with TJ, and then also our return game. I think the punting average on the night, we were at 45 and they were at 5. So when you add in the punt return yardage that Gino had and some of those things, it was a big night for our special teams.
As a matter of fact, you're going to see a little bit of that later on with one of the blocks, and that's why you end up with the special teams player of the week. But Gino Board's offensive player of the week.
Yes, he is. Gino is getting better and better, just making some big plays. We've had some early targets for him earlier in the year, and just starting to grow up, starting to see what it takes to play at the high school level. Special talent. Gino was our guy and had a couple of touchdowns on the night and some cool highlights for us.
That is nice. And Matthias Roberson, really like to see him kind of rounding himself.
Yeah, Matthias was all over the backfield. I had a couple of sacks. I think he had some hurries. He caused an interception just by pressure, and then just 9 tackles on the night. 3 TFLs, big night for Matthias.
And Jermaine Kelly, there's your punt block,
That's
and that's
right.
why they ended up with that 5 average.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Anytime you block a punt like that, Jermaine Kelly, senior safety for us, plays a lot of special teams. That's a big deal, and it doesn't happen in every game. And to have that unit go in and block one and then also get the touchdown out of it, that was pretty fun.
So you look at those stats, they appeared pretty even, but it's a 56-14 game. So where did it kind of get out of hand, you think?
You know, I think the way we started quick, like I said, the special teams was big in that one. I mean, you get some big plays here or there, but special teams, that hidden yardage, those turnovers, those big things give you a chance to kind of separate and make some nice plays down the end, which separated the game.
You know, at this time of year, what you're really trying to do, we call it the grind of the year, if you will, in high school football. You got to get your guys to focus through everything, and that's not always easy to do, and especially on a spring break week. So what was your secret to that good travel?
Yeah, so it was really tough. I mean, one of the biggest secret was having our moms fix us breakfast. I do want to say that those Mamas Raising Champions, they came in. We had a really big breakfast early on, and got our guys up, got them focused. We had a little walkthrough early on. And then our guys coming in just prepared to us, as they were disappointed in how they traveled the first time. And so they were very corrective in their attitudes and their preparation. And I just thought we started the game really fast.
Yeah, and that really helps. Of course, nice breakfast does too. You know, next time they want to bring one up, we'd be fine with that too. We'll get back and get the first half highlights of more in Union next here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
We're athletes.
Coaches.
And your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country.
Like you, we run.
And fish.
Hike.
And bike.
We enjoy the mountains.
And lakes.
So we know how important
staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians.
And therapists.
Our groundbreaking treatments
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities.
More high schools.
And more club teams than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
personalized orthopedic care.
Personalized orthopedic care.
Treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us. And the athlete in all of us.
Hello again, back at the Union Football Coaches Show. That's Kirk Frederick, the head coach. I'm Rick Corey. Let's get to the first half highlights of the Union and more. Down the turnpike. Got a good color match up here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, pretty nice little uniform. Got the red pants And I like that look. As you said early on, I do as well. Of course, our spirit squad's there, the crew there, getting the run out and all that going for us. Come out, kind of compressed formation with the play action over the top. Just miss on that one. And you're not seeing things here. We ran the play two times in a row, actually 3 times in a row, Rick. The exact same play. This might be a tendency buster right here, but just off the mark to Gino to the field, and got to go out and punt and put the defense out and have them try to make some big plays early on. Get a nice play to the outside, a little too much yardage there. Mekhi Belt makes a play, then Gabe comes back, fits over the top on the counter play, makes a nice tackle. We run a little play action, trying to get the ball to their tight end on a little bit of a kind of a screen play inside off of that. Our guys sniff that out and do a good job. There's Matthias with the TFL, makes a really nice play. You can see it here, good camera action, really nice job there by Matthias, playing his responsibility, square shoulders. Great job by a defensive end when they're trying to read you like that.
That's a great breakdown.
Come back on the punt. You're going to see a lot of yardage out of this young man. Excellent job on the blocking. Great job there by Kelly on the edge, and then Gino Boyd with a great return. And as you'll see on the night, he had quite a few return yards. Get the ball to Junior Smith. Junior makes a nice cut inside, get a great block right up where the center is there. Nate Marshall makes a nice block inside, and we pick up some big yardage. Rovon keeps the ball on the edge, gets it down toward the goal line. Really nice carry there by Rovon. And then a great seal block on the edge by Lane. Good blocking by Cheyenne on the edge as well for the touchdown, but it gets called back on a penalty. Come back, a little swing pass to the outside here to Gino. Gets it down to the 1 yard line. And then we're able to just punch it in the end zone. Jackson Jennings from the tackle position gets a nice block there, and then Junior's able to go in for a touchdown. Really good job by Jakari Jenkins at corner, making a nice stop there. They kept running the counter play into the boundary. We didn't fit it very well, really, most of the night. Some things we'll need to do a little better job with, but our guys get the ball on the ground. Excellent job by Mekhi. Just a really good nickel back out there. Talented DB that makes a nice stop. They come back, the really talented receiver, quarterback, athlete, whatever you want to call him right here. He's a running back, makes a nice catch, gets him out to the 50-yard line. Then you come in, you get a really big play inside there by Bryce Ashlock. Comes in, makes a nice tackle on the inside. Of course, you got Braylon Irvin Fisher and the rest of the guys coming in. Gabe finishes it off there. D-Rob, those guys playing some swarming defense. Excellent cut inside on first down. Nice job there by Junior. Lane Wood kind of wraps around the corner there. Gets another nice block. Get the insert play here to Rovon. Damon Sanders makes a really good block to the inside, and Rovon does a good job with it. Here's Gino again, offensive player of the game. Great block down the field by Jenkins, and then Gino takes it to the house.
He can run now.
Got a little bit of wiggle to him. Does a really good job here. Make a guy miss, and then get in the open space. He does a really good job for a sophomore. Pretty excited as a coaching staff.
I love the fact he didn't get rattled by the guy coming across his face.
Back to the kick return here. Really good unit. They do the throwback on us. Get to the outside. Love how our guys stayed home. And there we are with a really good play. You get Jalen Lewis really saving the touchdown there. Did a nice job with it. They do a good job of getting the ball inside. We don't fit it very well. Got to play some good defense. There you are with Belt again. Good coverage on the outside. Love the play by Jamori. Jamori's a senior, 2-year starter for us, comes down in coverage and makes an outstanding play on the edge. Here's Matthias again, chasing the quarterback. How about that guy? Jaden Rowe with the big, leaves the toes in. Excellent interception on the edge here. See the pressure here by Matthias. He throws it up. Look at Jaden drag the toes there. Good camera work, good catch. Awesome job by Jaden from the corner position.
Did a really good job making sure he secured it before he looked down.
A lot of guys on the sideline excited about it. We come right back here, try to get the run inside. You get a young sophomore in there, and Damar Neely carrying the football. Rovon gets out on the edge, gets the ball out to Gino. Good play call. And, man, it just feels like everything's going easy for us now after the first couple of series. Good ball placement by Rovon. Gets the ball right there. Gino, great over-the-shoulder catch, and then takes it in for his second touchdown.
Nice job for Rovon to square the shoulders.
Fisher comes in, makes a nice stop. Of course, there's quite a few other guys up front making a nice play. Get the quarterback a little bit of a game up front where some guys twist in there. We get a nice quarterback sack, comes in there. Great job by Matthias. Of course, R.J. Wilson is there as well. Puts them deep, and then, man, how about Mr. Kelly here? Jermaine Kelly, not going to see a more excited guy after a play. Blocks the punt, and then lots of guys there, but Thomas Gothard goes up, grabs the ball. He's a defensive back, goes up high, gets the ball, and gets the touchdown.
He did a high point, didn't he?
He really did. Coming right back to work here, love that. We've got Damon Sanders playing some outside backer, tips the ball away, does a really good job with that. And then, of course, you get Jackson Jennings comes in for a big sack. Really felt like our defensive front played pretty physical and pretty good all night. Get some pressure off the edge. Really nice break on the ball by Jamori Ray to end that series. Come back real quick here. Get a lot of speed out of Gage Arthur. Does a really good job. Come right back and just off the finger. That's one that I guarantee you that Junior wants back. I know that, as we told him on the sideline, don't let one play turn into two and kind of shake that one off. This is one we wish we would have fit a little bit better, but you got to love the heart out of Jaden Rowe. Comes in, catches a guy from behind. I think he was running about 21 miles an hour on that one, and catches a guy and gets them stopped, gives our defense a chance to try to make a couple of plays. Again, not playing real good. I think we got up so quick, we kind of relaxed just a little bit, but got to give credit to Moore. They've got some really good players and got a good football team. There's Bryce making a nice stop at linebacker. You see they run the little sprint out here to the edge and caught us in a little bit of a soft coverage, but Jackie gets them down on the goal line, and then we just got two guys in a gap, and they punch it in for the score.
Coming in, this was a team with a really good record. You can see that.
Yeah, they're much improved. I think Coach Hill's done a really good job with Moore. They're definitely the city champs, as they would say down there. They've beat the other two teams and have played really well. Offensively, we got to answer. We get back, get the ball to Junior. Does a really good job. I've talked about his vision all year. Does an excellent job seeing the hole. There's another really good cut, and then cuts right back and gets vertical upfield. A lot of tailbacks, Rick, and I know you've watched a lot of film, is that they'll make that cut to the outside, but then they just keep cutting to the outside and can't make that extra cut and get vertical, get downhill and get the yards.
And he does it so quickly.
Great job here with our guys. They continue to play well in this. Obviously on this one they get the big return. Coach Davis coaches that unit. They've done a great job, and they get the big return. So defensively we've got to come back and make a stop, and right away we're able to get the turnover. Turnover gets in there, and then here we are going to try to go deep, and the ball goes right back to them. So kind of a wild end to the half. They get the big return, we get the turnover, then they get one, and to their talented guy, and it might be one of the plays of the game right here. Damon chasing him down from behind, gets him out of bounds right before the half, and saves our momentum for the half.
Yeah, I mean, not that, at 35-14, if they got that score, that it's going to be disastrous, but that is a momentum thing, and just the effort is what's important.
Yeah, great effort to finish. Let's play the whole half, and we have a deal where we want to finish the half well, and obviously Damon wanted to do that for the team, made a great play.
Did that too. So, all right, we'll come back and get the second half highlights, find out about any adjustments next here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Diet Coke? Were you my mom?
You should be so lucky, because you know what moms do? Well, I suppose we should start with the whole giving you life thing. It seems like that should be enough. No? Okay. What about her ability to send shockwaves through the neighborhood without saying a word? Or whip up a ridiculous handmade costume that you forgot to tell her about? Not to make you happy, but because she had a reputation to uphold. She invented rideshare, called it carpool, and did it for free. She didn't need those dating apps either. You copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music.
Why not?
Oh, and she can win any argument in 4 words.
Because I said so.
Everything you're trying to do, she's already done it, did it better, and she did it with a Diet Coke in her hand. So, drink what your mama gave you.
Back once again on the Union Football Coaches Show. Kirk Fredericks, the head coach. I'm Rick Corey. Right to second half highlights of Union and more. And is that you from your high school days?
Yeah, it would definitely look like me. But no, we're excited. We've got the spirit groups, got the crew there running us out. Definitely excited to have the support that we get from our student body. Great way to start the half. You get Jalen Lewis down there. You get Zion DeBose. Those guys coming in making huge plays inside the 20 on the kickoff team. Definitely kind of set the tempo for this second half.
And right away, just jumping on.
Right away, guys, there's Matthias and a lot of guys up front. Get a good blitz here by Ashlock, and man, they make a nice throw and catch, gets them out of trouble early on. Defense coming here. Here's Jamori coming down from the safety spot. You got Gabe chasing, doing a really good job. This is one of those drives that it felt like it took them 3 and sometimes 4 plays each drive, but I think they took 9 minutes off the clock. So as a defensive guy, you don't really like that, but definitely our guys made them snap it every time, and just got to find a way to get off the grass. Not our best performance, but again, with some of the coverages we were playing, not letting them get it deep, we just need to shore up some stuff we did up front.
Yeah, but like you said, you're at least making them earn it.
Make them earn every one of those. Need to fit a little bit better here or there. I think they went for it on 4th down 3 times on this drive, maybe 4 times. I know we jumped off sides and then got a pass interference penalty in this drive as well. But it takes a lot of character for our guys to continue to play. Obviously, they did a great job in this drive here. They get to a 4th down situation. Sprint out to the ball there. They're just making plays here, there, and picking up the yardage they need for this long drive. Not something that as a coach you want to see us come out and play a little bit better. There's Big D with a nice sack, a 330-pound guy with a nice quarterback sack. Here we are with Matthias chasing. I think this is the pass interference penalty that we got that extended it on 4th down, and so kind of gives them some momentum. Really good coverage by Jaden coming across the field on the receiver. Did a really good job staying with him across there. Nice move by their tailback, and they go in for a score.
This is a pretty talented group.
Pretty talented group of guys. Need the offense to go back and respond, give the defense a little bit of help here. I told Coach Maddox we'd love about another 6-7 minute drive here to give our defense a little bit of rest after the last series. Get the ball out to Damon. He's a strong guy with the ball in his hands, does a good job picking up a few yards. And then here's Rowe. What a great effort. Good block by Damon there on the edge. And then Rovon, don't forget he's a tailback, so he can take it to the house.
When he first takes off to the left, you don't look like he has much.
No,
room.
he's got enough speed to get it going, and a big 50-yard run there by Rovon to answer. Defense comes back. We've got to do a little bit better than we did in that last series. See D-Rob with the one there, and then, man, what a hit. Jalen Lewis continues to make plays. Great job in the backfield. Here he is again chasing the ball around. There's Jaden Rowe with the nice stop. Both those guys continuing to make some plays. There's Jamori from the safety spot making a nice play. And again, the quarterback nowhere to go. Good coverage down the field. Just did a really good job with it. Here's the guys up front making a nice stop. I think Jalen Lewis again on the stop. Matthias chasing him all over the place. That's why he was our defensive player of the game. Thomas Gothard, young corner, learning the position, is playing pretty good there as well. Finally got one of those yellow flags to come out on us. And we got a hold and a personal foul all in the same play, so it's nice to get those yards and get the ball way back deep. They tried to run a screen on us. Our guys sniffed it out well. Really proud again of our fronts. There's Jackson with good pressure. And then Rhett has played really solid for us as well. Rhett makes a nice play on third down. Come back, we're getting into a situation we want to try to get some guys some playing time. And man, how about Micaiah Belt? He's a receiver. Some people may have forgotten he's a receiver, and comes back and makes a nice play, nice deep ball. Love seeing the offense get some explosive plays. I think we had 9 explosive plays on the night, and really good ball by Rowe, and Micaiah gets the touchdown.
Those are sometimes the hardest to catch, aren't they, when
There's
you're that open?
no doubt about that. Defense flying around now, getting a few of the reserves in. Really proud of our guys. You see Ty Kubert with a huge hit right there, about knocked the ball loose. See another one in there, Bryson Head in there, just doing a great job with those guys up front. Jeff Hartley up front as well, making a nice stop. And then how about the effort and the blocking by our guys, the way they block for Gino. Again, just a great job, again, with the big return yardage. I think he finished with 91 yards on the night. And Rick, that's a new school record for us in a game in punt returns. And so as a sophomore, he broke the single game return yardage record that was held by Dominique Frank. So that's a guy a few people may know here at Union, and really, really proud of Gino.
Yeah, that's a heck of a name, yeah.
Here we go. Got the ball inside. Love seeing you got Giovanni in at quarterback, and then R.J. Brown, senior tailback, able to punch it in for the score.
He just put his head down and ran over somebody.
There goes Kelly in at safety again, makes a nice stop. How about Eddie Pointer in there as well, doing a good job. Eddie is a guy, Jeff Hartley, again at nose guard, making a nice play. There's Zion on the good fit. And man, there's so many guys in there, it's hard to get those names out, but guys playing really well up front. Love seeing some guys in there make it. There's Tristan Outlaw with a nice stop. Senior linebacker, got a couple seniors in there making some nice plays.
Just nice to see him have the opportunity and get a little bit of time in there. Plus, you got your district points.
Yeah, we got our district points. That's the biggest part. That's one of the focal points that we've had going into a couple of these games. Is sometimes you'll look at that game and you'll say, okay, it's 35-7. If they get that extra score in there, now you're getting a little bit of separation, and you're one score away from not getting that 15-point margin. So you've got to keep that in line with as many good teams as we have in our district. You got to make sure if you can get your district points, that 15-point margin, you want to keep it.
Yeah, do your work now. And back on the road again for another one next week, so you really needed it anyway before you go to Norman North. All right, when we come back, we'll take a look at up close and personal, and we'll do a little preview of Norman North next, right here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
More than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Back again on the Union Football Coaches Show. I'm Rick Corey. That's Kirk Frederick. He's the head coach of the football team. Let's get right up to our up close and personal after Union's 56-14 win over Moore. Dean Atchison taking these pictures.
Good to see Dean on the sidelines. Always captures some great photos for us. And here's the team getting ready to go out. It was so windy. It was hard to get the run-out banner up. We thought it might blow away on us, but we got it up, and glad we got the student section there. There's Gino Boyd, sophomore receiver, punt return guy, really good athlete, doing a nice job. Here's one of the big plays. That's the block punt by Jermaine Kelly, and Jermaine made a nice. Get the hands up there, good block, excellent job. You got Ty Kubert in there tackling there. You got Trey Barnes, a young sophomore, and of course, player of the game defensively, Matthias Robertson. This is the touchdown after the block. You get Thomas Gothers, he's getting across the end zone there. Eddie Pointer down underneath was probably fighting for that ball. He wanted credit for it as well. And then, man, what a great shot. You get Damon Sanders, there's Junior running. I mean, he's got low to the ground, just really playing behind his pads. There's Junior again, excellent vision we talked about. Nice run down the sideline in the first half there. Excellent job with that. Here's on that kick return down low. You've got Jalen Lewis. You also have Zion DeBose in there doing a great job. Excellent job by our guys as they come in. One of my favorite photos here, not sure what the receiver from Moore's thinking right there, but he's got a lot of guys, Micaiah Belt and Gabe and several of the guys all around him. And then here's Rovon pulling it on the run. Did just outstanding job with us.
I think the receiver was probably thinking, can I still play basketball?
Yeah.
Is it too late to maybe
very,
transfer?
very true.
I tell you this, though, that Moore team looks so much different than they did a couple of years ago. Balance of power may have shifted a little over there.
Yeah, I think it has. I think it, like I said, Coach Hill's doing a good job, and I think Moore's a playoff team. As we get down in these last 3 ball games of district, there's going to be a lot of round robin, as you might say, with a few teams trying to figure out who's going to get in those spots, and Moore, I think, will be one of those teams.
Now, in the past, it had always been Norman North. They're struggling a little bit more this year, but what's their team like?
Well, I tell you, Norman North, it may be one of those situations where, as we've seen the last couple of years, where there's been some guys out, for different things, whether it's COVID or whatever it might be, in a couple of games early on. But as of late, they've played extremely strong. Their quarterback is just outstanding. I mean, you just watch tape after tape. He's putting on a highlight reel every week. The way he runs the football, can throw the ball down the field. They've got outstanding receivers. That's the big part of it. And then big nose guard up front. So we really feel like this is going to be a big challenge. This is a late district challenge for us that I think will be a heck of a football game. I think you're going to have 2 good teams. We got to go on the road again. Coach Jones has a really good coaching staff, does a really good job, but definitely early in the week, we're definitely concerned about their quarterback and how he extends plays with his legs.
Well, and it's a good thing that you did travel well. That gives the guys an idea. Yeah, once you saw how it didn't go well, once now you know how it does go well. That gives your team a little something to move toward, doesn't it?
Well, we want to prep our team and for what it's going to be like in the playoffs, and hopefully we can use this to model and hopefully come out with a good performance.
And hopefully the same kind of win. We'll talk to you about it next week on the Union Football Coaches Show.